Pearl and Steven are going to fuse. Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's the Christmas season once again, which means we have new Christmas designs. That's right, this year we have 2 Christmas sweaters. And this is the very first one. You can also grab last year's Christmas sweater and pick up some of our new posters. Link in the description. Happy holidays. Welcome back to Crystal Clear on the Roundtable. I'm AwestruckVox, and as we enter the climax of Steven Universe Season 5, through the event Cartoon Network is dubbing Diamond Days, I think it's fair to say that the Crewniverse is going to fire off all cylinders. These next 7 episodes are going to be the biggest of the series, even bigger than Reunited or Single Pale Rose. Season 5 is definitely a huge season for Steven Universe, and I think when the series is all said and done in a few years, we'll look back on all the seasons and go, yeah, Season 5 is when things really picked up. But again, that's because Season 5 was written in a place where if the show got canceled, oh well, at least we would have this season as a somewhat solid conclusion. But in the midst of everything this season has to offer, there's one thing we haven't gotten yet, something we haven't seen since Season 3, and that's a brand new Crystal Gem fusion. As obviously, only Steven's fusions are left out of the core Crystal Gems, Garnet, Amethyst, Pearl, and Steven. We last got Smoky Quartz, and a few months ago, I proposed a question of who the next fusion would be. Will Garnet or Pearl have the pleasure of fusing with Steven? And at the time, I speculated Garnet would be the most likely. After all, Season 5 had a fair share of Garnet moments, a lot of Garnet episodes. The heart of the Crystal Gems arc was pretty much driven by her. However, the more we see of the episodes within Diamond Days, the more apparent it's become that if there's going to be any fusion, it's going to be between Steven and Pearl, that Rainbow Quartz 2.0 will come into existence. Now, I argued in the past that fusing would be a huge step for Pearl. A fusion with Steven could have a pretty big impact on her, and it's not something I could see the narrative just jumping into. Garnet, much like Amethyst, had a string of episodes that could pave the way for their fusion. However, with the time spent on Homeworld, something that the trailers have been establishing early on is that Pearl is the only one allowed near Steven. While I still believe there's a good chance Connie can make her way into his entourage, Amethyst and Garnet, they'll definitely be present, but it seems as if Homeworld's very strict on who can get near Steven. This arc will definitely put Pearl and Steven's relationship to the test. Considering the complex nature of Pink Diamond and Rose Quartz is also at play, it makes sense that Pearl and Steven would be the two to get developed. As we saw in a Single Pale Rose, Now We're Only Falling Apart, Sworn to the Sword, and countless of other episodes. Pearl was a driving force in Pink Diamond's actions, and continued to be a driving force in her life as Rose Quartz. And throughout the series, we have seen the progression of Pearl, going from someone who can't get past Rose Quartz's death, who can't accept Steven as his own being, into someone who's a maternal figure for Steven. And now more than ever, Steven needs that maternal figure. Everything Steven and Pearl has been through has all led up to this moment. Steven standing up to the Diamonds, and attempting to appease them so they can be recruited to help the corrupted gems on Earth. That doesn't really make for an exciting climax, however, for the last 7 episodes of Season 5 to just be a political drama. Things are definitely going to hit the fan. Characters will be in peril, and we're bound to get some action-packed sequences. And if Pearl and Steven, again, separated from everyone else, wind up in a troubling scenario where they need to fight back, I can definitely see the two fusing. Of course, this fusion will likely be Rainbow Quartz 2.0, and if Smoky Quartz is any indication, they'll definitely have a unique design, and Homeworld will definitely flip out. I don't think it would trigger as much of a meltdown as Devani would, an event I still see happening, but a diamond fusing with a pearl? That has to be unheard of, and may give Blue and Yellow Pearl some ideas. Regardless, I am anticipating a fusion, and again, if you just go through the recent 2 promos, the 2 trailers we've gotten, Pearl is by Steven's side everywhere, and ultimately, it would bring her character arc full circle, leaving the identity of Rose Quartz behind once and for all by giving Rainbow Quartz, something that used to be a fusion exclusive to only them, a brand new identity, an identity that's now exclusive to her and Steven. I don't want to try to predict the actual scenario in which this fusion would occur, because even with all the episode descriptions, with the footage we do have from the promotionals, we can only piece together so much, especially since I believe the fusion would occur sometime during Battle of Heart and Mind, which we likely have seen 0 footage of yet. I don't believe it's any of the scenes seen in any of the trailers. And considering that has the most vague description of them all, we're going to be left in the dark until they begin to promote the special this time next month. But as always, I want to hear what you guys think. Will Rainbow Quartz 2.0 be the next big fusion? The entity to take Season 5 out on a high note? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, or tweet them directly to me at AwestruckVox, or at Roundtable Vids. We're also on Instagram. If you want to help the Roundtable grow, you can become a member of this channel or support us on Patreon. Get access to exclusive perks. Link in the description. If you enjoyed this video, please throw it a like, share, and if you're new here, subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications to stay in the loop with all things Steven. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have an awesome day. AwestruckVox. AwestruckVox out.